Hello there, welcome back to the channel. Thanks for being here today. Here we are back in Vanished. Vanished? It's not called Vanished. What am I talking about? It's called Banished. Our sort of medieval city building game. So this is episode 3 of our new series, and it's going much better than our first attempt, or my first attempt I should say, where everybody starved to death. And luckily that is not happening this time, because I seem to have just about figured it out, how to produce a good amount of food. So we have our first area here, our first hub with our gathering hut, our forester, and then a couple of storage areas, and then we have the same over here, and we are currently working on our third area over here, although it's really not actually developing at the moment. I'm not sure where our builders are. Are you a builder? Because hopefully someone is. Oh, there's a couple of people coming over here. I wonder if they're labourers or builders or what. Don't really care as long as they do something. So what are you? You're a gatherer. What are you doing working over here? That's odd. You're a labourer. Why on earth are you a gatherer? Hang on. Can I... Where are you going? Citizen's home, citizen's workplace. Right, you're a gatherer in here. What on earth was he doing over there? I wonder how that works. Puzzling. Right, actually, did I still need one? Yes, I did, look. There we go. So our gatherer huts are now full up. That's great. Because we've got some spare people. We've got 5 labourers at the moment, so things are actually happening. So over here, where we had loads of iron ore to be harvested, it's all gone. All around here, and actually all up here as well. See, so when you get a few labourers that aren't doing other things, they can clear this stuff quite fast, which is fantastic. So that area is now clear. What I need to do is come up here and do the same. So let's tell them to harvest the stone from up here first. Let's come in here. Let's do this. Let's come down here. I'll come down to there as well. And I will also tell them to do the iron from the same area. Try and get all of that covered. Not sure if there's any there. No, there's not. It's fine. There we go. So our people will hopefully now go over there as well. Oh, that's interesting. Was that a forester working over there, chopping a tree down? I'm sure I saw a tree fall down. I didn't think they were going over the river there. No, they're not. Maybe I just imagined that. Maybe it wasn't a tree falling down. Let me just have a look. Yeah, what I might just do is just tell them to just gather the trees that are kind of on the edge of the circle there, just so I can have a nice clear circled area. I'm a bit of a perfectionist with this kind of thing. You probably noticed that if you've watched my videos. I'm a bit OCD about that kind of thing. So that's the circle, and ideally, actually I think, yeah, those circles touch each other, so that's going to be fine. There's just a couple actually in here, so I'll just get someone to come and remove them. And then other than that, I think those circles will overlap. There's just a couple there actually. I might just tell someone to clear this corner, just so I've got clear lines of where the circles begin and end. And then I'll do the same over here as well. Just get someone to clear away those. I will tell someone to come and clear all these rocks and things at some point, but for now that's fine. This area is cleared, and this one over here will hopefully get cleared relatively quickly. Our buildings are being built. So what do we have? Our gatherer's hut is nearly done, and in fact our forester's lodge is nearly done. Our stockpile is done, and we're just waiting on a few more supplies for the storage barn. So this third hub area here is nearly complete. I should probably get the pathway built. Let's do that. Right, let's see. So yeah, we can have a nice pathway coming along the front of them. And let's get a pathway there. And then I'm going to link up. Could probably bring it down the back side of that storage yard there as well. Let's just take that down to there. Let's bring the pathway in here. I didn't actually see where that pathway went. Ah, it's there, isn't it? Yeah, there we go. Cool. That's that then. Wonderful. So food-wise, I think we're good. I think firewood-wise, we seem to be pretty good. Log production is not where I want it to be, and I'm not really sure what I can do about that. I'm hoping maybe this third area will really boost those numbers, and I guess I could get on and do a fourth. I was thinking about doing another one on this side, wasn't I? Let's see, what sort of area have I got? So there is a really nice sort of wooded area over here already, which is crying out really for a big sort of round harvesting area there. Now at some point obviously I do want to actually get on and do some pastures and crop fields and that sort of thing, and that might be on this island here. Although looking at the terrain it looks a little bit bumpy, but potentially I could use this one here. I think that might work quite nicely. Get some bridges set up over here, or possibly actually I might do bridges like this and then across here, because I'll probably do a few fishermen I think maybe down here. Actually what I need to do is get some more people, so let's do that. Let's get some more houses going. So let's get you sideways actually. I think that will look good there. Or do I want you? No, let's get you there. And let's get one. Now how close do I want these houses? I kind of like the houses to have a bit of a gap. Not too keen on things being really squashed together. I don't want it all to look really generic, I want the pathways to kind of have to branch out a little bit, so maybe sort of like that, and then the pathway for that one can come in like so. Let's just do that for now. So that's 4 more, because I think each one holds 5, so that'll be another 20 people, which is quite a lot of people. So I don't want to go over the top with people too soon, because obviously I've got to keep an eye on my food and my firewood. Tools is fine. Tools I'm up to 50, and I don't really feel like I'm going to need more than that. I think, I don't know, is 50 a good number? Yes, I'm going to leave it at 50 for now. There's no use in wasting iron ore just for the sake of it. I'm interested to know why that is set at 500 and it's not increasing. Is that just because, is that a pure coincidence, do we think? Or are they not able to store more than 500? Just keep an eye on that and see if anyone brings in a bit more. Right, let's just go and check on our buildings, shall we? Here we go. So I can now get more people into these things. I'm going to go with these first. So Foresters Lodges. Actually, I'm best off doing it up here now, aren't I? So Foresters, I need more. So I'm going to get 2 more Foresters. It still leaves me 3 labourers, which is fine. So I'm going to keep that for now. I think 3 labourers is a good number. It seems to be enough to get stuff going. Good, plenty of things being stored. How is we looking here? Yeah, nobody's done this pathway yet. Hopefully our builders will be cracking on with that. Oh yes, they're working on it. That's good. And hopefully our labourers are busy, yeah, collecting all these various resources. That's cool. So what else is there? Let's have a look at various things we can do. There's a marketplace used to provide a localized area for citizens to collect food, tools and fuel. See, I'm intrigued by that. Oh my word, it's huge. I was intrigued by it until it turned out to be that big. Although it does fit nicely into this area here, so I'm tempted. because I'm assuming the idea is that because at the moment I've got storage up here and over here, so people have to walk out to it. If I have the market here, all of these people that live here I assume will go to the marketplace to get their goods rather than having to walk out to the storage barns. I assume that's the idea, and I've got to think about where I'm going to have more people in the long run. I will probably expand the housing over the island here, so I guess this is a sensible place for a market, isn't it? I might build it and I'll see what happens. I don't have to put people in it yet, so it may be that it uses too many people and I decide not to do anything. And how does that work? Is that... There we go. Yeah, I can squash it right up against that that pathway like that. How do I want it to look? I think that's a good look. There we go. Right. Let's get that going then. Be interesting to see how this works. I've still only got 2 builders, which is fine. I'm really not too fussed about having tons of builders. It means things get built a little bit slower, then so be it. Once this is built, I may well put a pathway all around it. I think that would look quite nice, and then I might even link that pathway up more. So I might get another bridge over here. I think I'll bring the pathway down here, get another bridge there, and link it up to this pathway again. Just gives people an alternate route, slightly quicker way of getting to the market or whatever. So I imagine what will happen is the market needs to go and collect stuff from the storage barns. So if I get a bridge coming in here, the pathway, it just makes it a bit quicker for them, doesn't it? But I will wait until the market is built before I do any of that. We are now back in, what are we in? We're in late autumn and it's snowing already. That's not a good sign for winter, is it? Never mind, we'll have to see what happens. Don't want my people freezing to death, but they've got nearly 1,000 firewood stored now, so hopefully that won't be an issue. And we have over 3,000 food, which is great. Still quite a lot of iron ore being harvested. We are over 500 now at least, so that's a clear sign that I was worried about nothing. Lots of food coming in here. I do wonder if we're producing any meat at all from our 2 cattle. I would assume not a lot, but never mind. It looks nice, doesn't it? So I'm not too bothered whether this is actually productive or not. At some point, I will get more probably over on this island. I'll get some more cattle things in, and I do need a trading post at some point because that is one way that you can get in new cattle and things, new chicken or sheep or whatever it is, things to put in pastures. Anyway, I was looking through the list of buildings, wasn't I? What I hadn't built. So the marketplace was one. Homes, you've got different homes. You've also got a boarding house. I'm not really sure what the point of boarding house is, I'll be honest. Town services. So we've got a well for putting out fires. Actually, that's probably quite a good thing for me to build at some point. A schoolhouse to educate people. A hospital to heal diseases. Town hall records and shows census data. Okay. A chapel for meeting and worshipping, and a cemetery. Okay, so there's some good things to be built there. I don't know why nothing is actually being built. What are my builders doing at the moment? Are they still just working on the pathway? I think they are. I'm not sure. Really not sure where my builders are. I've still got stone on the pathway there, so I'm assuming that pathway isn't finished. I think they're lazy. I think that's the problem. I think my people are lazy. Never mind. They'll get there. I'm not. I'm going to resist making more builders because I think the labourers seem to be much more important than the builders. There's nothing that I'm building which is urgent, whereas the labourers clearing out all these rocks and things is a bit more important, I would say. So yeah, down here I'd like to do a trading post. I'd also like to do a couple of fisheries, I reckon. Now let's just see what else there is. There's a herbalist here. Used to gather herbs and provide simple health and healing for citizens. That's good. See, so a lot of these things I'll get going next, I think. Now, once this third area is filled up with people, I may start doing a few of these extra buildings. We have a tailor. Excuse me. Ooh, I do apologise. Didn't want to sneeze at you down the microphone. We have a tailor here that makes warm clothes to ward off the effects of winter. That could be good, especially as I am gathering a bit of leather from our cattle. Not a lot. I've got 24 leather, so it's not much, but yeah, maybe at some point I'll get more. We have a tavern. Brews alcohol and makes citizens happy. That's always got to be a good thing, hasn't it? And then we have the mine and the quarry, which I need to set up at some point. Oh, excuse me, I've suddenly got all bunged up. I do apologise. Right, let's just clear those two. I don't know where they've come from. Right, yeah, we're still only on 3 labourers. I was really hoping some of my children would grow up. But they're taking their time at the moment. Our rock gathering over here is going okay. Not brilliant, mind you, but it's, you know, it's ticking along. Where are the builders? Honestly, our builders have just disappeared. How do I find people? Can I click on them? Yes, I can. Okay, you're a builder. You're picking up resources. Why are you picking up resources? Are you? So the builders are doing extraction. Okay, I'm intrigued as to where he's going with these resources, so I'm going to follow him. There we go, let's follow him. Is he actually going to a building site? Or is he just randomly extracting resources? Is he going to a house? He is, okay. So he did... Let's just check. Okay, he did do that. He did at least go and take them to the building site. But it's weird that he extracted them when he could just pick them up from this place instead. I find that baffling. Because it's a really slow process. Oh look, our sheep, our cow has had a baby. Although the other cows disappeared. I think it must have had a baby and then they've slaughtered the adult. Which seems a bit harsh. Yeah, they have, because we've got more leather. Wow, that's mean, isn't it? We got 200 beef out of it, mind you, but yeah, we killed our parent cow. Interesting, okay. Well, there's not a lot I can do about that, really. Never mind. You know, at least it's doing stuff. It's producing a bit of meat and a bit of leather every now and then, so that's fine. It's, you know, it's doing what it needs to do. Look at that, we're up to 4,000 food now, which is fantastic. I think in my first attempt at the game, I never really reached 1,000, and then it would just disappear every winter. So clearly this setup is working. Oh, and look, we're just into late winter now. Spring is coming back round again. We are getting some of our new homes built. How many homes have we got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And there's 5 in each. So I have got room for 30 people. And I've got 29. So one of these must still have a gap. Yeah, there we go. So we've got room for one more child potentially in there. But then I've got 4 new ones being built. So there's going to be room for another 20 people as well. Which is great. Our log numbers are increasing now. Just about. Not by a lot though. Stone is still fairly low, but obviously I haven't got a quarry yet. But there's loads of stone to harvest around here. So if I get desperate, I can always go and hack some more. Actually, my storage is getting quite full up in some of these areas. That's not too bad actually. I've got quite a lot still in here. Yeah. So yeah, plenty over here as well. So not an issue just yet. We're gathering plenty of food in this one now as well. Yeah, we are lacking people still. What do we need? Still need 4 more gatherers and 2 more foresters. So yeah, quite a lot of people needed really before I start doing even more stuff. There we go, we have one more house done. So 2 people have gone into there. Look, so we've got a gap now in there and a gap in there. So yeah, 2 people moved out of there and moved into this one. I assume that means that yeah, it's a male and a female, so they can go and have children, I guess, in there. I assume that's how it all works. Here we go, so we're getting some logs delivered down here now as well. Cool. So our new housing is well underway. The market is gonna, I don't know, it's gonna get there eventually, isn't it? Actually, it's getting some logs delivered to it already, so that's good. I still find it a bit odd how it all works, who goes and gathers the materials and carries it around. It doesn't really make a lot of sense to me, but you know, as long as things are happening, it's all good, isn't it? I'm not going to complain. I am tempted just to up this number a bit, but to be honest, even now, I mean, our tools is never going down. People aren't really getting through tools very quickly, so there's not really a lot of need, I don't think. Right, that's looking good. That circle is really nice and full up, so I'm happy with that. I would like the building process to happen a bit quicker. Oh man, is our cow escaping? I'm assuming that's just a graphical glitch, and that he is actually still in our paddock. Go on, Mr. Cow. Get back where you belong. Yeah, look at that. They take quite a lot of different food, don't they, in these places? That's good. And they've all got plenty of firewood as well. I don't know how far 30 leather will go. How is this process happening? It's really not going very well at all, is it? No, I might just get it. Let's just get 2 more builders. I want to just try and speed up this process of getting these things built. And let's prioritise this building as well. I do fear that when you've told people to extract stuff, like over here, they seem to prioritise that over building new buildings, which is not good. I'd much rather they go and build the new buildings first, and then the extraction can just happen naturally over time. Have I actually told them to collect stone? Apparently not. I thought I'd done that. So, yeah, all of that lot's done, isn't it? Yeah, that's fine. I think I had told them to do most of it. Might just missed a bit here and there. Right, how are we looking? Good. People are building and people are on our marketplace. So yes, good. We're getting more delivered here. I think that's the important thing to do then, is that prioritising. It seems to have quite a big effect. Our pathway is built. Got stones and things actually in the pathway, which is a bit strange. But it's functional, that's fine. You know, people use it, so it's okay. I do think I'm going to bring that pathway, because look, the pathway comes to here. I think it might be good if it continued. So let's just get it to there. And then I wonder if I could bring it over here in a bridge. Actually, I wanted to... Yeah, let's get that to there, and then let's get a bridge from there to there. Oh, on the wrong thing. Right, so get that in there, and then that in there. Cool, yeah, so that will connect that bit up a bit better. I was going to bring a pathway around the back here, but there's not really a lot of need for that, I don't think. I suppose I could bring a pathway up the back here and across. Actually, I can bring it. I can do that, and then I can... Actually, no, that's terrible. Let's do that, and let's delete. Oh, how do I delete pathways? Remove roads. There we go. Yeah, that looks good. Get everything interconnected. We have another Hoojama flip, that's what I'm trying to say. Another house. Neither of those are getting done, but our marketplace is getting done. We're just waiting on 20 iron, which I think these guys are dropping off. And then a whole load of building, and it'll be interesting to see what kind of process this has and how it works and how many people it needs. I'm guessing it might need quite a few workers. Right, there we go. So we've got all of our resources. Hopefully it can be built fairly quickly. Although it is out of 100, so that is going to take a little while. Might just leave that for a second. So our builders are hard at work on that. Oh, look at that. They've done this pathway already. They're pretty efficient when it comes to these pathways, aren't they? They just come along and get them done pretty quick. I'm guessing this bit here will be done pretty swiftly as well. I guess I should get this bridge prioritised as well. Okay, that one's getting some stuff delivered to it. Where are we? 33 out of 100. How are we looking? Look at our food. Food. Glorious food. Da 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 da. I know you want me singing at you, don't you? I have such a lovely singing voice. Why wouldn't you want me to sing at you? Yeah, I apologise for poisoning your airwaves with my voice. And you thought it was bad when I just spoke to you. Now I'm singing to you. That's never going to be a good thing, is it? Right. We're nearly cleared actually over here. Look, we've barely got anything. A little bit of stone and a little bit of iron ore left around, but not a lot. So that area there is looking really good now. There were still some trees over here that are going to get chopped down, and just down in this corner here. Actually, there's a little bit of stone. Is that marked? Yes, it is. Good. And then I need to have a look at marking this area. So yeah, let's do that. Let's get this marked just while I'm thinking about it. So let's go with removing rocks. We don't have a lot of rocks, but I might as well gather what there is. Let's just see if there's anything hiding in the trees. Doesn't really look like it. Actually, there's a whole load in that pathway there. And let's do iron ore as well. So let's get a big thing covering this whole area here, and let's gather all of the iron ore as well. Make as much room as possible for those trees to get planted. And here we go. Here's our market. Oh dear, that needs 12 people. Well, that's not going to happen for a little while. Right, where do they appear on here? Vendors. Okay, that's cool. It's fine. I'm just not going to get it going yet. Simple as that. I'm going to wait until I've got more people doing nothing. It's not a priority at the moment to get that done, so I will leave it. Not a problem at all. I'd much rather have these houses built. I'll get the bridge going here, and then I've still got 4 more gatherers and 2 more foresters that I want to put in. So that's my priority. We've had some more children. Look, we've got 5 children here. So people are breeding, which is cool. We've got our new houses. So people keep moving into the new houses. So we should have some holes now. Yep, so all of these places, they're all starting to get extra people. We had another child born there. One last house here being built as well. So we've got plenty of capacity for people now. What's this middle number? Oh, students. Okay, so adults, students and children. Ah, that's interesting. Students. So I guess I should look at some of these other buildings, shouldn't I? Or shall I leave that for our next episode? What do you think? I think a well is probably quite an important thing, and I think this little gap here makes sense for a well. Actually, it's quite small. Where can I put a well? I don't want to take up lots of space. I could probably fit something better actually in that area there. I mean, the well is very small. I don't really know how many you need. Maybe I could just squeeze it in here. There we go. Let's just get it in there. We have a schoolhouse. How big is that? See, that's a good area there, I reckon, for a schoolhouse. Let's try a schoolhouse. I don't know what the schoolhouse is really going to do, or whether it needs workers or what, but let's get that built. I don't go over the top. I'm not going to do all these other things. I will do soon, but so, you know, slowly does it, and let's just try one thing at a time and see what happens. But I do think that is probably a good time for me to end the episode. Yeah, that's full up. So the marketplace will happen eventually, but not for a while. I've got more important things to do. So our third hub here is coming together quite nicely. I just need some more workers, really. Actually, I've got 4 builders now. So what I might just do, because I'm not really building much anymore, I might just down that again. So I've got my extra labourers, and then I might just up the foresters. Let's fill the foresters up, because logs is still not really increasing. So maximum number of foresters. So my next 4 extra people that I get will become gatherers, just so that all my gathering huts are filled up. Not that I need them, because my food is fantastic. Do you know what? I'm tempted not to fill them up actually at the moment. Let's have a look. What have I got? I've got 2 in that one. Yeah, so I'm going to have, what, 3 and 3. Yeah, so I'm doing fine for food, to be honest. I just lost the menu. I'm doing alright for food. I might put a couple more in the market, you know, and just see what happens. See how it works. It'll be interesting to get this going. So maybe I'll do that. Maybe I will just get a couple of people working in here next. Yeah, there we go. That's my plan then. So that'll happen in the next episode, because I will have a load more people coming in, hopefully. But these are looking good now. So we're all surprised that you can't build on little hills. It's very odd. But yeah, so we've got a nice circle of trees there. Lots being planted here. So this will be a nice complete circle of trees soon as well. A little bit of rock left to extract here and there, but nothing too much. Look, these trees are getting knocked down over here now as well. I think just, yeah, a little bit of rock and trees over there too. And then we've just started gathering this lot over here, so it's all coming together very nicely. So there we go. So next episode we'll get our marketplace up and running, we'll have our well built, and we will have our school built hopefully, and we'll work out how that works. We now have our new bridge built as well, so lots of access across the river. And at some point I will expand this way as well and start clearing over this side of the river, getting some more bridges in here. And I might look at getting some fisheries and possibly even a trading post over here somewhere in the next episode or so. But for now, let's leave it there. So thank you very much for joining me. If you've enjoyed the episode, please hit the like button for me. That'd be awesome. And hopefully I'll see you again very soon. Until then, take care. Bye for now.